बहुत ही सत्कारयोग स्टेज से विराजमान भारतीय जनता पार्टी के स्टेट के प्रधान कमल शर्मा जी, उन्होंने नाल स्वरूप सिंगला जी चीफ पार्लियामेंट्री सैकटरी एक्साइज एंड टैक्सेशन, फाइनेंशियल कमिश्नर एक्साइज एंड टैक्सेशन, एक्साइज कमिश्नर एक्साइज एंड टैक्सेशन, पंजाब के कोने कोने तो आए पंजाब की डिवेलपमेंट दे कंट्रीब्यूट करने वाले पतवंते सज्जनों, फतेह अर्ज करता है। वाहिगुरू जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरू जी की फतेह। सब तो पहले मैं बधाई देना चाहना सारे टैक्स पेयर्स नूं, क्योंकि सरकार कोले कोई फैक्ट्री तो होंगी नहीं, सारी डिवेलपमेंट सरकार चलती है टैक्स पेयर्स से। जो टैक्स इकट्ठा होंदा वही असी यूज करते हैं पूरे स्टेट की डिवेलपमेंट वास्ते। मैं हुणी थोनों एक प्रजेंटेशन दूंगा तो तुसी आप हैरान हो जाओगे किवें असी अपने स्टेट विच डिवेलपमेंट की, किवें असी टैक्सेशन डिपार्टमेंट विच चेंजेस लियानियां पिछले 2-3 सालों में जदों का मैं डिपार्टमेंट आप संभालिया, किवें असी स्टेट की रेवन्यूज सारिया वधियां ते सारा ही पैसा जो वधिया रेवन्यूज किवें डिवेलपमेंट लाया। अपनी स्टेट सब तो प्रोग्रेसिव स्टेट है। पंजाबी बाय नेचर इज प्रोग्रेसिव। व्हाट इज माय विजन? मेरा एक्साइज डिपार्टमेंट में जो टेक ओवर किया, मैं अपना विजन दिता उन्होंने कि एक्साइज डिपार्टमेंट एक ट्रेडर्स के इंडस्ट्री के उत्ते हवा बनया, वो हवा खत्म होना चाहिए है। जो इंटरफेस हवा ता खत्म होगा कि इंटरफेस बिटवीन टैक्स पेयर एंड द डिपार्टमेंट शुड बी लिमिटेड टू द मिनिमम। सेकेंड वॉज hassle-free and transparent way of governance, fast-tracking refund, recognition of honest taxpayers, bodies to participate in state and district advisory council of VAT and welfare schemes for trade and commerce. This is a vision I gave it to them, and I'll show you how we are implementing them and how will we implement them. This clearly shows the growth of VAT from 2002 to 2003 to today. 2002 to 2006-7 is the previous government was there. We took over from 2007 onwards, and you can see the growth. Despite people in the country saying there is a slowdown, there is an economic crisis, consumerism has gone down, our state is growing at the fastest pace, better than any other state in terms of growth of VAT collection. And this clearly shows, and a target of 2017, when this term of ours completes, we cross more than 45,000 crores a year. That is our target. And the target is we have to make things so easy and hassle-free for the industry and trade. I'll show you how we are going to do it in the next few slides. This is the excise revenue. If you look at 2002, 2006-7, from 14,429, excise went down to 1,368. I've never seen anything going down, and that's what happened in the previous regime of the Congress. And the day we took over, and from 1,800, it's gone up to 4,100 crores, and we hope to increase much faster in the next few years. Despite the growth, We have given a lot of concessions to the traders in the last few years. One is for the small traders, rate of TOT dealers reduced from 1% to 0.25%. Requirement of audit by CA limit enhanced from 50 to 1 crore. We have also come out with a lump sum scheme. My suggestion to all the trade and industry is, please come up with a lump sum scheme. We don't want our department to go to your factories or deal with you. You come and you suggest, and a lot of industries have suggested, and we have introduced a lump sum scheme by which they don't have to maintain any books, they don't have to deal with any inspectors, they don't have to keep any CA or lawyer, income sales tax lawyer, nothing. I think that's also a big saving for them. So brick kilns, plywood, bakery, dhaba owners and a number of more products are now on lump sum basis. We have also exempted all the religious institutions from VAT. Other items like rice bran husk, de-oiled rice bran, Punjabi jutti, household items, which are small items which are used in domestic, have been exempt in the last few years, completely exempt. We have reduced VAT on desi ghee, sweetened flavored milk, timber, trucks and truck and bus body build fabrication, etc. Now, keeping you my vision, and this is what we have achieved. Now we are doing online filing of returns 100% now in our excise and taxation department is now become 100% paperless. This is maybe the first department in our state which we have made paperless, and hopefully 1 year from now the whole state government will be paperless. That is a mission. That means every department of the state will come paperless, and you will see how easy it will be for you to deal with the state government after a year when everything comes paperless. Second, online payment of taxes has been introduced. We have electronic information collection system, and now we have already told them, because the biggest problem was coming of the refunds. The traders had to go to their respective excise officers for their refund, and they were facing a lot of hassles there. Now we have introduced, which will be implemented, we already implemented from this month onwards, electronic transfer of funds to the taxpayers on the basis of whatever is refund required. So no taxpayer has ever now, from now onwards, will not have to go deal with any department official. That is my instruction to them. Now what is our mission now? What we are next? Immediate mission of ours is that my aim is that complete or minimum interaction of the public with the department. For that, there are two ways to do it. One is lump sum tax, which we request all the trade industry. A lot of trade industry is coming forward and telling us about various solutions. Second is, I am moving to a single taxation, single stage taxation, the first stage at the manufacturer level. So all the traders in the state will receive tax paid goods, so none of these small shops in mandis and in the big cities will have to keep books. We are also creating another problem which we are facing was the refund. Everywhere I go, people talk about refunds are not being given to them, it's been delayed for a couple of months. So we have found out a solution which I'll explain just now, which is a very good, excellent solution. I think other states will also follow once I reach that point. To give the refund, we come out with various categorization of industry and trade, and which is under 5-star, 4-star, 3-star, 2-star. Every trade will be able to themselves identify which star category they fall, and accordingly you will get your funds and clearances as per the star category, which I'll explain to you immediately after this. When we come to that point of star rating, we are introducing from today onwards a voluntary disclosure scheme, one-time disclosure scheme. If somebody has avoided paying tax or forgot to pay tax, 1 month we are giving till 1st of January 2014, with no questions asked, you declare and you have a clean check. The old record is completely taken care of. Nobody will bother you. Plus, only except in the cases where somebody is already caught or where proceedings are going on. And we are coming out with quite a few benefits for these traders, small traders, which in my next slide I'll clearly depict them. This is a tax profile of a state. This is a very interesting slide, and most of the people will not be able to know and will be shocked to read this slide also. Total tax dealers paid by the industry or manufacturers are 2,35,172. Out of them, 91,889 registered tax dealers pay zero tax a year. Means zero. So out of 2,35,000, approximately 91,000 pay zero tax per year. They are less than 1,000 rupees a year. There are 46,000 approximately people who pay less than 1,000 rupees a year to us. I think it costs us more to assess their returns than looking at their figures. Less than 2,500, 1,000 to 2,500 is 7,800. 2,500 to 5,000 rupees a year is 9,000 approximately. 5,000 to 10,000 rupees is 11,000. As you go down, above 1 crore is 900 only. Of the total 14,000, this is last year's figures. I'm not talking about this year, this is last year's, because this year is still continuing. Now, basically if you look at it, more than 95% of 14,545 crores is paid by 900 people. So 900 taxpayers in the country, in our state, pay 97% of the total tax revenue of the state. That's how I realized. I told my father, I think we should honor those 900 people, because we are surviving because of those 900 people, because the whole development of the state is because of the 900 people who are paying more than 97% of the total 14,000, 15,000 crore revenue. Out of this 14,000, 28% of the total revenue is paid by only 10 people. These are the 10 companies who contribute 28% or 4,000 crores of the total tax received by us. Indian Oil Corporation alone gives 2,367 crores as tax. मैं क्या 5-7 और Indian Oil Corporation वर्गे हो जाते, फिर अपन की तो जान दी लोड़ ही नहीं. That's why I was congratulating them. Now, top 10 commodities, how a tax profile comes. Petroleum products constitutes, from petroleum products we get 2,600 crores. Automobile gives us 1,500 approximately crores. If you look at this last. Food grains we get about 1,485 crores. Iron and steel, electronics, and if half of the tax of a state comes from these 7-8 products, half of a state tax. What was the basic problems which traders are facing? You go to Dubai, you go to Singapore. In Dubai, nobody keeps any books. There's no tax people on your head. So I told my department, why can't we do the same thing in our state? Why do we need tax officers going to every small mandi and town and start going after a small traders and big industry, small industry. I told them that I want to eliminate books in our state. So we come out with this idea of a single stage taxation or a first stage taxation. How it works, I'll tell you. Look at this Coke bottle. A Coke is manufactured by a bottling plant, maybe Coke factory in Pawada or wherever in Jalandhar. Then it goes to a wholesaler, then it goes to a distributor, then it goes to small shops. Why not collect the tax, whatever is we have to get from the factory alone? Why should we go after small panwala shops and small other guys to come and pay tax? So we introduced the system from 1st of January 2014. We have identified products, white goods and other products like petroleum. Today in Punjab, first every gas station had to keep the books. Every gas station had to file returns. Every gas station had to keep a lawyer to get his assessment done. Single point taxation after that, no books, no records, no lawyers. It's a much easier way. So now we are starting in a state, it will be the first state in the country to introduce, especially on products which we are going to let you know now in the next slides, where first point where the factory or the CNF agent of the state, which is the first point, we'll collect the tax and after that there's no tax, zero taxation after that. So all the whole distributors, wholesalers, retailers will have to keep no books, no bills, nothing of that sort. Just to collect small tax, you have to maintain, all wholesalers and retailers, poor guys have to maintain account books, stocks, registers, purchase invoices, bills, ledgers, goods received, everything. Now after this, you will have all these things will be eliminated. You don't have to keep any of them. I said all these will be knocked off. We are introducing in phases the single stage taxation from 1st of January. All white goods will be taken from 1st of January. Aerated drinks will be taken from 1st January. Karyana shops from 1st of January will have to keep no books. There's no books. No ledgers, no books, nothing. Karyana shops and other these small shops will have to keep. They will be completely free from taxation because we will take the tax from the regional MNCs of these products at the stage 1. This will give a relief to thousands of tax dealers in the state. Thousands of tax dealers from the 1st of January 2014 will be free from keeping all their books, records, and all the excise department will not be visiting them or hassling them. They'll be free from all of them. Okay, now second biggest issue which we are facing is refunds. I agree, refunds are delayed. I went into the depth of why refunds are delayed. What used to happen before? All that advance tax or entry tax, whatever was collected, used to go to the state account. And once we went into the state account, getting it out of the state account used to be another big hassle. So it used to get, because that's a different department, excise and taxation is a different department. So I gave instructions to my department. I said, I want a solution to it. The money should not go to a state account. It should remain as tax collected. It should come to an account within the excise department. So now we have made a new account, a dedicated account in the excise department. So whatever is money collected at the entry or advance tax, whatever it is, will immediately go to the excise department account. Here, as I'll show you next slides, we come out with 5-star, 4-star, 3-star, 2-star rating companies, and we'll show you that once you are in the various category, how fast you will get your refund. In the next slides, you will not have to visit any office for your refunds. All I have given instructions to my excise commissioner that if any officer is caught approaching any individual, he will be dismissed from service, not in suspended. Now I believe in dismissing. Home department is with me. In the last 1 month, I have dismissed a couple of inspectors and officers who were involved in helping drug pushers. Because people think that once you get suspended, it's nothing, after 6 months, we'll come back. Now, my clear policy, any excise and taxation officer involved in corruption will be dismissed from service, no suspension in my department. And I've done it in police, now I'll be doing it in excise and taxation. I've given them from now, I told the commissioner that give me the cases who have been involved. He's sending me the files. Those who are involved will be dismissed immediately next 15 days. Rest will be, whoever is caught in the future will be dismissed from service. So, in the next few slides, I'll show you how this refund will take place, as well as how the star rating will take place. This is just a detail of this VAT refund. Now, this is the star rating concept. Why was the delay in tax refunds? See, we cannot blame completely the excise department also. In the last 2 months or 3 months, we have caught cases. Have you ever heard of a Maruti car coming to Punjab, a dealer, getting Maruti car from Maruti, sells the complete stock of 100 crores, collects tax from the consumer. In the books, he shows that he has not bought any car. When we checked from the company, whoever had supplied cars, that dealer's name came in, we caught him. He didn't object to anything. He said, I'm sorry, I did it. Next day, he deposited 20 some crores as tax. This is the level and scale of tax evasion which took place, which you identified. There are some traders in Ludhiana whom they caught, very big company, reputed company. They showed hosiery and garments export to Bangladesh. First of all, can anything reach Bangladesh from Ludhiana in 24 hours? They showed in the books that it reached in 24 hours, crossed the border. So the team went there and checked out. They forged entries at the border. And when we caught them, they didn't even contest. They said, no, once they caught, they said didn't contest and they had to deposit 25 crores plus penalty plus other things. Why were these refunds taking place? Because we realized that more than what we get advance tax was we were giving more refunds than the tax coming. People made it a business in Punjab of collecting refunds from the state government without paying anything to the state government. Because of that, the delays took place. Now we are coming out with this star rating system, which we are putting the onus on the company. We will do our job of immediately giving you money, but if you are caught, then you will face stiff penalties. So I'll show you the next slides what we are going to do. This is a case of ABC Export. I don't want to name the company. Just written ABC. They claimed a refund of 1.5 crores without sending anything outside. This is a case of iron and steel. Can you imagine? We caught this case. A very big company showed export worth 400 crores. When we looked at the vehicles on which they transported the iron and steel in tons, it came out that most of the numbers were of scooters. And ਜਿਹੜੀ ਵੱਡੀ ਗੱਲ ਸੀ ਉੱਥੇ ਘੱਟ ਤੋਂ ਘੱਟ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇੰਨੀ ਅਕਲ ਤਾਂ ਹੋਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਗੱਡੀ ਦਾ ਨੰਬਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਲਿਖਣਾ ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਸਹੀ ਲਿਖ ਲੈਣ। SSP ਕਮਿਸ਼ਨਰ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਲੁਧਿਆਣੇ ਦਾ ਵੀ ਨੰਬਰ, ਗੱਡੀ ਦਾ ਨੰਬਰ ਲਾਤਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ। ਸੋ ਕਮਿਸ਼ਨਰ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਦੀ ਆਫੀਸ਼ੀਅਲ ਗੱਡੀ ਦਾ ਨੰਬਰ ਉਹਨੇ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ, ਉਹਨੇ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਹੋਣਾ CA ਅਕਾਊਂਟੈਂਟ ਬਿੱਲ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਦੇ ਜਾਲੀ, ਉਹਨੇ ਗੱਡੀ ਨੰਬਰ ਪਾਈ ਗਿਆ PB ਕੁਝ ਕਰਕੇ, ਐਕਚੁਅਲੀ ਟਰਨਡ ਆਊਟ ਵੀ ਦ ਕਮਿਸ਼ਨਰਸ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਕਮਿਸ਼ਨਰਸ ਓਨ ਵਹੀਕਲ। ਇਸ ਲੈਵਲ ਦੇ ਫਰਾਡ ਹੋ ਰਹੇ ਸੀ। And to overcome all this, we are introducing this system of star rating. 5-star companies who become 5-star companies will get refund from 1st of December onwards. 1st of December, within 15 days online. You don't have, as the money goes in 15 days, whether we check or not check or whatever it is, it will go to their account immediately. 4-star companies, but if they may do a fraud, if we are caught after assessment afterwards, after 10% scrutiny like imputer, they will have to pay 500% penalty if they do a fraud. 4-star companies will get within 25 days automatic refund. You don't have to go to any department, you don't have to go to anything. You are registered under 4-star, you are immediately at 25 days in your account, not a day delay from this. I guarantee you that not in a single day beyond 25 days. 3-star is 30 days, 2-star is 45 days, and others who are no star means who are habitual of doing what they are specialists in doing will have to go to the scrutiny. So we want to encourage honest taxpayers and facilitate them, and this is how the rating is going to take place. Is based on numbers, points. If age of a company is approximately 15 years old, then he gets 15 points. Countries to which is exporting. Various countries are, basically certain countries are such countries where bogus billing take place, so those countries will have lower number of marks. All these marks are online now. You can check out which category you fall in, and within 10 minutes you can come to know you are in 5-star, 4-star, 3-star, and you will have to declare yourself, and we will declare from 1st of December, and refunds will start and systems will come. Turnover of the company. The higher the turnover, the more points you get. Total maximum points is 10 points. Past record of the company. If you have not defaulted or you don't have any bad record with the department, you will get 10. If you have got a highest taxpayer award like this, you automatically get 5 points. And once you do that calculation, you will be able to reach where you have to, whichever category you are in. So if you are above 40 points, you get 5-star. Between 30 to 40 points, 4-star. 20-30 points 3-star, and 10 to 20 points is 2-star. And balance are 0-star. How I think this is going to work is approximately every month about 200 crores comes at advance tax, and approximately 100 crores is your refund. The money will come from the barriers or wherever the tax is paid directly into the excise taxation department account. After 1 month, within this time frame of 25 days or 30 days, whichever dates, the money goes. Whatever is balance left in the account will first be used to pay the old refunds which are delayed, and I assure the whole trade industry by 31st March all backlog will be cleared. From the 1st of December, regular pay, this system will work from 1st of December. The present refunds will automatically start from 1st of December. The backlogs will every month will increase, start reducing from that fund, the backlogs, and hopefully we will be able to clear all the backlogs by 31st March. This is another scheme we are launching today, is voluntary disclosure scheme. There are dealers who have committed certain mistakes, bona fide or otherwise, while submitting their returns and paying taxes. They are not willing to rectify their mistakes, but are apprehensive about the stringent penal provisions on undue harassment. This is the last opportunity. We are coming out with a voluntary disclosure scheme. So anybody who feels that he's made a mistake can rectify with no questions asked till 1st of January 2014. Except those people who are facing any criminal cases or the process is already going on. This is basically the details of how they have to approach the department and what will be the payment term. If they within end of this year they are able to rectify, they have to give 25% of whatever is defaulted plus interest within a month and balance in 60 days. If he still has a financial problem, he can give it in 3 quarterly installment with 1% interest per month of the defaulted amount. These are the cases where investigation is going on, they are not covered in it. Now, this is a new scheme which we are launching today for small traders and industrialists with a turnover of less than 1 crore, the poor people. They'll have a life insurance covered by the department, they'll have a health insurance covered by the department, and they'll have a fire insurance covered for all small traders, for the small traders with a turnover of 1 crore and less. The life insurance cover will be 2 lakhs by the department, which will cover accidental death and disabilities. Health insurance cover for them is they can cover hospitalization due to accident or illness, will cover all private and big hospitals of the state. Up to 50,000 rupees of medical expense per year will be covered by their medical expense will be covered by the state government, excise and taxation. This is a very big scheme of health insurance which we are launching. Then of fire insurance. छोटी छोटी मंडियां में मैं देखिए बेचारे दी दुकानां नूं अग लग जाती है, ਜਾਂ कोई राइटिंग ना खराब हो जाता है, ਜਾਂ कोई फ्लड्स आ जाते हैं जिहदे दुकान का नुकसान हो जाता है. बेचारे छोटे व्यापारी गरीब व्यापारियों को कंपनसेशन वास्ते कोई पैसा नहीं हुंदा, वापस खड़े होने वास्ते कोई पैसा नहीं हुंदा. सो जिहड़ी साडी सरकार है, सारे जिन्हां दी टर्नओवर सारे रजिस्टर्ड वैट डीलर, कंडीशन आई है कि दे हैव टू बी रजिस्टर्ड विद अस and their turnover is less than 1 crore, then 5 lakhs of this insurance, fire insurance which covers earthquake, flood and riots will be provided to them. So this will be a very big support to the small, poor traders and manufacturers in the state. This is just a starting point. I must assure you, especially the trade industry, my target is in next 1 year or 1.5 years, majority of the traders and industrialists should not be required to keep books. We are simplifying systems so much that no industrialist or trader will have to visit or will be required to visit any excise and taxation department. Everything is going to be online and is already online, and whatever small things are left will be online by 31st of March. So we want to give a hassle-free business environment in our state. I am even coming up with a special helpline type of thing where any trader can call me up in that where the place is, the helpline is, like we introduced 181. If he's been hassled by any excise taxation department official or he's asking money, we will order an investigation, and if that person is found guilty, he'll be dismissed from service. That I assure you. My aim is to protect the citizens. I personally feel because of you our state is running. As I was showing you, our 80% of revenue comes from, of the state, overall state, comes from excise and taxation department, and that is why we are honoring you today, because it's because of you we are developing the state. We have come out with a very innovative industrial policy for our state. Next month on the 9th and 10th, we are having a World Global Progressive Punjab Investment Summit. I have been traveling in various parts of the country. I have got excellent encouragement from the business leaders of this country. Top business leaders of this country will be attending this our summit. It is not just attendance of summit. On that day, we will showcase how the projects, the new projects these companies are going to sign and immediately implement. All the big players, I must tell you, are ready to invest in a state. Mohali is going to be the next IT hub of this country. All big players, by the 9th, most of them will be signing up with us to set up their big campuses. We already got a very favorable request from Infosys. They want to set up a 25 or 50 acre campus here, which will employ 25,000 people in one campus in Mohali. Similarly, we have the other big players of the IT sector who want to set up their campuses in an IT hub in Mohali. In near New Chandigarh, we are coming up with a Medicity, where the first 50 acre plot has already been given for the country's biggest and the best cancer hospital, Tata Memorial Cancer Hospital, which is construction will start. Balance 250 acres, we are coming out. All the best, biggest players of medical line are putting up their hospitals as well as their education institutions there. So this is 300 acres is going to be the biggest Medicity of this country, where we will have specialists from all around the country. We have even global players, hospital chains, which are shown very keen interest to invest and set up a facility in New Chandigarh. In New Chandigarh, we are acquiring 2,000 acres and in the final stages, where we are making it as an education hub of the country. Top international and national universities in the next 1.5 years will start construction here of their campuses. Even Tech Mahindra, the Mahindra company, wants to set up their new university here. We have other chains which I don't want to disclose the names at this moment. International universities who have shown keen interest to set up their campuses in our education city in New Chandigarh. I am personally looking into these projects because my aim is that we should have the best schools, colleges and universities here in our state, because that will be the basic infrastructure which is required to educate our youth. And if we have the best institutions, I think we produce best educated students of our state. You will be happy that most of my mission which I declared about 5 years back, I am achieving them. 25th of a month, this month, our Talwandi Sabha power plant is going to be operational. 8th of the next month, December, the Rajpura power plant will be operational. On 8th of December, I will declare, the Honorable CM will declare the state as a power surplus state. So next month, we will officially declare our state as a power surplus state. We are acquiring a big, about 300 acres in Ludhiana next to the present airport. We are expanding airports. We will have the best road connectivity. The top industrialists and traders are here. I assure you, next 3 years, you can travel anywhere in Punjab. When I say anywhere in Punjab, I said anywhere. You'll be traveling in 4 to 6 lane expressways in 3 years from now. Like today, when you come from Ludhiana and Jalandhar, you have got a single road. Both the roads have been cleared for. Ludhiana road is going to be has been cleared for 6 laning, and construction is going to start in another 4.5 months, and which is going to be built from Chandigarh to Ludhiana as a 6-lane expressway, access controlled expressway. We are also starting next year the Ropar Jalandhar expressway, and Chandigarh to Bathinda expressway is also going to start construction next year, beginning of next year. Amritsar Bathinda Ganganagar expressway has been cleared, and their construction is also going to start. I think tenders are going on. Will take a few months where the complete construction goes on in full swing. Even Hoshiarpur to Jalandhar, Jalandhar to Barnala, Barnala to Jean, that central part of Punjab, that expressway also has been cleared for construction. So in 3 years from now, all these projects will be complete. So you will have the best road connectivity in the country. When I say best means, it will be the best. You go to any state of the country, they develop only one town, not the whole state. You go to Karnataka, only Bangalore is developed. You cross Bangalore and you see what the state of affairs of the state is. You go to Andhra Pradesh, only Hyderabad is developed. You cross 20 kilometers away from Hyderabad and you see what the conditions of the roads and the villages and the cities is. In our state, we're looking at every state, every town as a whole. Tomorrow I'm going to Ludhiana. I'm starting projects worth about 600 crores in the first phase. We're laying the foundation stone and construction of 600 crore projects in Ludhiana tomorrow. Second phase of Ludhiana project is about 2,000 crores, which will start next year. In 3 years to 4 years, you won't be able to recognize Ludhiana. That's the level of investment you're putting in Ludhiana. Similar is the case with Amritsar. Similar is the case with Jalandhar. So we are looking at the holistic approach of the state. People still think that I talk too big, but whatever I've said till date, I've achieved it. When I said that we'll make Punjab power surplus, the media and my opponents used to say that Sukhbir is just talking. You cannot make Punjab power surplus, and your dream has come true. When I said we'll connect Punjab with the rest of the world through airports, people thought when I announced Mohali International Airport, next day the media and after that the Congress leadership kept on saying that Sukhbir is just talking there. Mohali International Airport is under construction. L&T is a contractor. If you travel by air now, you can see the building coming up. It's already above ground. By end of 2014, Mohali International Airport will be operational. Similarly, Ludhiana Airport will be expanded and operational because the present runway size is too little, which cannot land, big planes cannot land. So acquisition is going on, and hopefully with 1.5 years, the extended runway will be operational, and you will have big Boeings landing in Ludhiana. That will make it a 24 hours airport there. So my aim was to have the best air connectivity, best road connectivity, and making Punjab the power surplus state. Automatically you see investment coming. So we are in the right stage today. Punjab is on the move, and I showed industry and trade that our aim of the government is not to harass the traders, but to support you, and we are there to support you. If you feel that anybody is hassling you, you're most welcome to get in touch with me. I will give justice, and I will assure you that whatever the ideas you have in improving the systems also, please let me know, because I'm ready to accept ideas, because more ideas which come from you, because you are the practical people who are facing problems every day. So you may give us suggestions, you may come up with various new ideas, we were ready to implement them. So hopefully next 1 year you will see the role of excise and taxation department will be limited to us, very few. The rest of the traders will be exempted from keeping books, and other hassles will be completely avoided. Thank you very much.